today I'm going to be sharing with you what my experience with the 100 days of blogging challenge that I ran was like. So earlier in May, I started a 100 days blogging challenge, and this challenge was to last from May 1st, 2023 to August 9th, 2023. But I discovered that I mixed the date up. It's actually meant to end on August 8th. But whatever the date was, I went through it for 100 days, starting from May 1st. And I published 100 blog posts on both my personal portfolio page and on my blog, my Gen Z lifestyle blog. It was amazing. It was crazy. It was interesting. It was everything that you could imagine. So why did I do a 100 days of blogging challenge? Well, I discovered that my consistency level at which I was putting out blog posts was dropping. I was also facing, issues of imposter syndrome here and there. So I decided, why not go ahead and do this? And also, I just started my portfolio website. The site was new, so I needed to get content up on it, move as fast as possible, and I'll being a student, working, combining all of that, the attention I was putting into the blog was dwindling. So I needed a way to rejig that. I needed a way to get back to content creation and all of that. And also for me, it was a way to say, to revamp my social media strategy. But eventually, I could not meet up with that. So my focus was okay. Let's just keep up with the 100 days of blogging. Let's push out the blog posts. Let me publish as much as I can. I just wanted to be consistent and maintain that 100 days streak. Did I do that? I I'm not sure I did a daily routine. I started at first for the first, I think first 30 days. I was consistent every day. I was putting out content, and then slowly, exams, as being a student, like I said, began to creep up, right? So it started lagging. Some days I would not put out stuff for about 5 days, 1 week, and I had to start rushing to keep up. Eventually, I felt the whole point of doing this challenge was to make things better, to improve, to be consistent. If that's not working, then what was the point? But I was willing to see it through to the end. I made sure I completed it. So I started bulk producing the post. I started bulk creating, batch creating, and thank God for WordPress. I was able to schedule as much as I could. If I remember correctly, the last 50 days were majorly scheduled. So I had the blog posts written, and then I would edit them, make my drafts, publish, no, not publish, I'll put them as drafts on each of the blogs. So once I do that, I'll come back after a while, run through edits again, and then I start fixing images. I would go again, and then eventually come and work on the SEO part before I schedule. So I had a lot of posts. I could do 10 days at a stretch. That way I was able to meet up with the number, I was able to meet up with the days. And then when I knew that I had exams coming up, I just, for all of the days that I was having exams, scheduled as much as possible. So at the end of the day, when I'm done with my exam, or when I'm not reading during my free time, I just look it up. Oh, has this post been published? Has it gone up? Is the scheduler working? And everything worked out fine. Then, aside challenges of trying to stay consistent again, another issue for me was jetpack as a plugin. I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong to them. I don't know if it was not up to date with the current WordPress upgrade. Jetpack was slowing down, not slowing down, but it was causing issues for my website. The images were not displaying, so I was trying to figure out what was wrong. For somebody that's still struggling to say, okay, let's make this happen, and then this plugin just wants to be a clog in the wheel. So I had to install Jetpack, and it came at a cost, because for Jetpack has a lot of benefits. if you own a blog, Jetpack has a lot of benefits, especially if your blog is a WordPress blog. It has a lot of benefits for you, and one that I hold dear to heart is being able to auto share your blog posts everywhere, right? You can send your newly updated blog post via email. You don't have to do anything. Send via email. You can publish on LinkedIn, publish on Facebook, publish on, I think Instagram is newly added, and then you can also get it shared on Twitter. But for a plugin that was causing my images not to display properly, I had to I had to let go of it, right? Till now, I don't think I've gotten it reinstalled, but I just have to check that it's up to date and working perfectly with the new WordPress version. What other challenge did I face? Okay, Twitter. Twitter stopped, or Twitter is it stopped now? Twitter prevented this sharing links from one platform to the other, so I could not share links to Twitter anymore. Meanwhile, Twitter has been a place where I don't actually use Twitter that much as at that time. But whenever I share my blog post there, I notice that it gets a lot of traction back. So Twitter stopped all of that, and Twitter is now called X. 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 It's so weird. I have to, okay, the web links have not been updated yet, but I mean, he has the right to do whatever he wants. It's his platform. And this is one reason why I would say if you're using a freely hosted blog, then you need to check something, right? Whatever platform does not belong to you, whatever platform you're not paying for, you can easily be kicked out of it at any point and at any time. Okay, so another thing that I enjoyed, this is not a challenge now, but another thing that I enjoyed with the 100 days of blogging challenge was I was also able to build a portfolio. So the thing with me is whenever people ask, what do you have? Like, what proof do you have that you're a content creator? Just like a CV. I don't share at least now. Previously, I did share my social media pages, but no, not anymore. I wanted to have a portfolio site, and I have that now. So, I mean, it's really going to be interesting having all of those links, all of those blog posts, and say, oh, look at this, look this up. It's search engine optimized, and it's also useful for this certain audience. And I can also point to my blog as well. But in this case, I wanted to build my portfolio site. I'm still working on it, but I think that's something that I loved about the entire process. I got to learn more about SEO because I'm working on optimizing this new website for SEO. Just make sure it is indexable, crawlable, searchable, everything that Google search engine wants to do. Yes, we're ready. And still at the same time, it's still serving those who it's meant to serve, right? If you're looking for blog tips, if you want to get into content creation, marketing tips, everything that you need is there regarding that. Like basically for starters, for beginners, everything that you need is there. And then something else that I would like to talk about was this challenge was also a way for me to explore what AI would be like when it comes to content creation. And I can tell you, it is quite generic. If you don't work on your prompts, right? If you don't work on editing what you get subsequently, the content will be quite generic. You have stuff like, I'm trying to think of an example. Okay, in the vast realm of digital marketing, if you are new to digital marketing, and this blog post that we're going to be talking to you about, it is so generic. You have to make sure like you take extra steps to edit this content to make it more, human, to make it as human as possible. And if you want to use AI content, what I've learned is just use it to generate lists, generate ideas. It's good for idea generation, it's good for creating listicles and all of that. But the actual content, the body of the work, you have to take extra steps to make sure that you edit it as much as possible. So would I recommend going on a blogging challenge? Yes. It does not have to be 100 days. It can be 10 days, it can be 50 days, it can be 20 days, it can be 1 year, like just consistently blogging for 1 year. But for me, I wanted just 100 days, because I wanted at least 50 blog posts for starts on my new website. Then for my blog, I just wanted to keep the content fresh, just wanted new ideas there. And then, of course, I wanted to build consistency. One thing that I forgot to mention is also for monetization, right? So, good news is at the end of this 100 days, I can say SEO took a step up, like website is well optimized, I'm ranking for new keywords. And with all of that, I just recently got my blog monetized. I hope to talk about this in another video. I will make a video about how I got my blog monetized and everything that has happened since then, what the experience has been like. And yeah, I'm generating good income from there. I'm not a millionaire yet, but it's passive income, and that's been a major goal for me. That's been a major milestone for me when it comes to my blog, right? And I've been thinking, like, I keep saying I don't have wins for 2023, but this monetization is actually one. It's a win when I think about it again. Right? Okay, so there are many other videos in this channel. We'll talk about starting a blog, setting up your blog, what hosting platform to use. Please make sure to check out my YouTube channel and find any video that will be quite helpful to you. And if you have content marketer friends or content writer friends or friends who would like to get into blogging, please recommend my YouTube channel to them. Don't forget to subscribe. And also, there's a segment on the blog that focuses on Gen Z lifestyle and community building. Please check out all of those videos, like, comment, and if you found this video helpful, please share to as many people as you can. And as I love to say on my blog and now on my YouTube channel, drop a funny for the day. Bye guys.